Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Woodland Wisp. Today I'm going to be making a pair of these crocheted barefoot sandals. So these are super fast and easy to make. They are all worked in a single piece, which I love, and I have made several pairs of barefoot sandals. These particular ones are a little bit different. First off, the ankle straps are quite a bit thicker and more durable than what you generally see with these, and they also have a button close on the back side rather than the ties. So they will require, custom fitting to measure around your ankles. Another thing about them is that they are made with acrylic yarn. So generally with these, I would use, crochet thread or a really light or thin cotton blend. But this pair I designed with acrylic yarn and they look really, really great that way. I've tried them with thread and they just don't look as appealing. They have stones. I used one for the closure on the back, but you could certainly use a button or something else if you wanted to. And this one is just sitting in here. I never sewed it on, and I don't think I'm going to. It sits in there nicely, and if you're having them in your hand like this, then it might fall out. But when everything's kind of stretched around your foot when you're wearing it, there's no way for the stone to really come out of there. And I like that it gives me the ability to change the colors if I want to. You can sew them in if you want. And these are stone beads, but you could use any type of round bead or stone for the centers. And I am using a size G crochet hook, and I am going to start by making a magic ring. So there are several different ways to do this. I just wrap it around my finger 3 times, go through 2 or all 3 loops, and then pull through the top one. And then I am just going to make a single chain on the top. And then I am going to work 7 half double crochets inside that magic ring. And then I'm going to close that circle, and we are going to be working continuously in the round. So there's no slip stitch or chain 1. For the next row, I am just going to count 7 stitches from my hook to find that first one, and then I am going to double crochet in the front loop only. And I am going to double crochet in the front loop only of each one of those 7 stitches all the way around. So here it is, and you can see here that I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 double crochets there. And if you turn it over, I'm going to start from the start tail and count 7 of those exposed back loops on that first row. And once you've located the first one, we are going to be working into that. So again, going in continuous rounds. So we are just going to double crochet right there into that first exposed back loop. And I am working a double crochet here, and then I'm going to work a treble crochet in that same stitch. And then I'm going to chain 15, and this is going to be one of the ankle straps. So you can use more or less as needed. So now I've chained 15, and this is going to be the looped end of my ankle strap. So I am just going to grab this last chain that I made, and then I am going to chain 5 more for my loop. There's 3, 4, 5, and then I am just going to slip stitch right back into that last one, and I am going to slip stitch in the next 14 stitches all the way back to that treble crochet. So here it is, and again working into that next back loop there from that first round. I am just doing the same thing. I'm going to work a treble crochet and then a double crochet in that same stitch. There's my treble, and here is my double. And in the next back loop, I am going to work 2 double crochets. There's 1, there is 2. And in that next one, we are going to work 1 double crochet, and then we will do the toe loop. And to make the toe loop, I am using a chain 10 and then a chain 15 for the loop itself. So I'm just going to chain a total of 25 here. And then I am just going to count back 15 stitches from my hook and then slip stitch in the 16th one. And then I will just continue to slip stitch in those remaining 9 stitches back to that last double crochet that I made. There is the toe loop, and now I'm going to work another double crochet in that same stitch that we put the last one into. And that is the bottom corner of the triangle. And so working back up the other side, we are just mimicking the first side. So in that next back loop, I am working 2 double crochets. And then in the next one, I am doing a double crochet and a treble crochet. And then I will be making my other side of the ankle strap. And just like the other side, I am using a chain 15 for this strap as well. And we are going to add a bead to the end of this. So I am going to chain 15, and then I am going to pull a long tail enough to slip stitch back down this and then do my other treble and double crochet. So I'm just grabbing quite a bit of it here. I'd rather have too much than not enough, and I am just going to snip that end. And then I will add 1 of these little stone beads on here. And again, you can use a button or something else if you want to. So I've got my bead on, and I'm just going to pull that all the way back up to my hook. And I am going to slip stitch this right on here. So I'm just pushing it down, and I'm going to grab my yarn and just pull it through. And then just like we did before, I am just working a slip stitch in each one of those chains until we get back to that treble crochet. Here it is, and now we have 1 back loop remaining from that first round, and we are going to use a treble crochet and then a double crochet in that same stitch. And that will finish off our triangle. And from there, if you find that first gap here on this side, I am just going right into the base of that. Just right underneath here, and I am just going to make a slip stitch right there to finish this piece off, and then you can cut that end. and pull it tight, and this piece is finished. I am going to go ahead and add the other bead here, and I am just fitting that into the center. Again, you can sew it down if you want to, and I am really happy with the way that these turned out. The button close works great, and both of those ends, the tails that we had, are right here on the back side. So I'm just going to tie those together and then weave them into the back of the piece here. That's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed making these, please visit my YouTube channel and check out some of my other free patterns. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.